last year and where things played out over the spring. And I know you talked a lot about wanting to see a more mature Deion Kane. Do you think he's sort of been out this year to try and write a different narrative publicly of what people think of him and who he is?
Well, I don't think there's any question. I mean, he's disappointed and embarrassed about last year. He's done what he needed to do. That's why he's playing. He wouldn't be playing if he hadn't have followed through. I'm incredibly proud of Deion. He has worked really, really hard to because when you have situations like that with young people and it's public, it's unfortunate, and because people form their own opinions and things like that when you're kind of in the public like that. But you got to own it. It's just that simple, and it's how you respond. And he has said he's taken ownership and just again came back, didn't let him go through spring, and told him that you have to earn it. If you want to be here, you have to earn it. And here's what you got to do. And he did everything. Did a great job this summer, and we've had zero issues with Deion. I mean, he's been just awesome, and just really proud of him. I mean, this is what we envisioned for that young man, and he's been a great teammate. He's been a guy that's shown up to practice every day. He's prepared very hard each and every week, and then he's got a teammate like Mike Williams. Mike wasn't there last year, and so he's had that opportunity to play alongside Mike. Mike's done a great job with him, and then for us to be able to have those two guys at that position and just kind of roll them in and out, that's a full day's work for the opponent.
In Deion's case, does personal growth sort of be followed by players' growth? I
think so. I mean, he was a great player last year for us, but we don't want him to just be defined by a guy that catches a football. I want him to be a whole lot more than that. I want him to be a great man, a great teammate. Guys, because these players know each other better than anybody, and his teammates are really proud of him as well. But I don't think there's any question when you do the right things off the field, when you've got great talent, and then you put the great commitment and work ethic with it, you get a special player, and that's what he is.
Dabo, their offense creates a lot of stress points by spreading you out, but did you think coming in that your physicality could sort of override that and sort of force the issue with them?
Well, the big thing coming in was they get rid of the ball so fast. First of all, they play really fast. Secondly, they get rid of the ball fast. And so we wanted to challenge them and make them have to hold the ball just a little bit longer, and just disrupt their timing. If you let them have any type of rhythm at all, and then you're in for a long day, especially if they can protect. And we felt like that we had a great matchup with our D-line on theirs, but we're going to have to win outside. We're going to have to create and make him, challenge him outside to make him have to hold the ball a little bit. And that's kind of what happened. So there were some errant throws, and then the first pick was awesome by Ryan. And again, the one that came out to Cordray, again, just having to not quite comfortable. It's unfortunate they lost their starter. It was a big hit on him, and he's a really good player, and I'm certain that affected him as well. But the other player's a good player too. But we just kind of overwhelmed him physically. And not just inside. I thought we did a good job with our scheme, but those guys on the back end, we had 0 pass interferences. How many passes did they have? They're throwing about 50 times a game, so they threw it 40 times. And had zero PIs. Guys took a lot of pride. We played a lot of dime today, and we had a bunch of DBs out on the field getting some experience, and they did a great job of preparing and getting themselves in the right position.
Coach, that suplex tackle by Boulware, did you get an explanation from the officials why that was a personal foul?
He just said he tackled him too hard, and I know it looked bad, but I get that. I was just trying to make the point that their guy was running toward the goal line like that way, and Ben was behind him. He's just trying to get him on the ground, and he was having a hard time, and he just kind of got a hold of him, and but that's the judgment call, and you get some of those, but I think it just looked bad. But I mean, that's what I was trying to say. Well, he's got him. What are we supposed to do? Hey, can I just roll you over here? I mean, the guy wasn't going down. And, you know, maybe if you were, I could see if you were even in the backfield and it was kind of one of those deals where you kind of got him balled up. But that guy was humming. But, yeah, it was a judgment call. And it was a, you know, big call in that moment. Gave him some good momentum, but I think we overcame it.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys.